ladies and gentlemen. My name is Binar Bulan. I'm from Theresiana Semarang Vocational High School, and today I would like to talk about how we can stay positive and productive in the COVID-19 situation. About a year ago, the first case of COVID-19 in Indonesia occurred. Then it spread to all regions in Indonesia with various accompanying impacts. I know it is hard. This COVID-19 situation is not only attacking our physicality, but also our mental health and our mind. And when all of these complex aspects are attacked, it becomes difficult for us to stay positive and productive. According to the Indonesian Association of Mental Health Specialists, during the COVID-19 pandemic, cases of depression in Indonesia increased 57.6%. And of course, as we know, if we are negative, it becomes impossible for us to be productive. But we can change this condition, right? The only thing we can change is our response to this condition. So instead of being constantly paranoid, complaining and blaming circumstances, you'd better set your perspective on this problem. It's not the end of the world. You just need to adapt. You just need to focus on what you can control over. Now the question is how we can adapt with this hard condition to make us stay positive so we can be productive even in the COVID-19 situation. Everything starts from our mind. But what you should know is that our brains are easily manipulated. It's your choice whether you allow your brain to be manipulated with negative or positive things. I feel it too. Maybe at the beginning we didn't feel that the situation would be this difficult. But because we see complaints and negative responses that are not impossible to be deliberately exaggerated to make it look dramatic from people on social media, then we are influenced to think the same way. I'm sure you guys want to be positive, right? You can also manipulate your brain to be productive by wake up early, then get dressed, plan your day to minimize the distraction of television or refrigerator that is always tempting to be open. But you have to make sure that you don't just plan it, but you do your plan. See, it's simple, but it can manipulate our brain to get ready on something. A lot of people say that quarantine is just exactly the same as when we are in a prison. But I have a question. Which prison is full of facilities such as cell phones, YouTube, connection with the outside world, and comfortable beds? Except for the Satyanovanta's prison, but that is not our focus today. What I'm trying to say here is that we have a lot to be grateful for. Your brain just cloudy until you don't realizing it. The only thing that's same as when we are in a prison is that we have more spare time at home. And with this much spare time, you can learn new skills from online courses or YouTube. You can also grab a new opportunity. Don't just wait for it, such as join an online competition like this. And maybe you really like to play a game. You can also take part in online game tournaments. And of course, you have to be creative. Continue to do your job as early as you can. Don't let yourself distracted. Not just because you're at home, you can do something later. Because that makes things pile up, gets heavier, and makes you think that this pandemic is tiring. And you have to keep the same sleep cycle because research have shown that if you are lack of sleeping, learning, memory, mood, and reaction time are affected. So, this is your turn. Do you want to always complaining this condition without end or trying to control what you can control? I'm Binar Bulan. Thanks for watching and have a great day.